To promote our portfolio and what I sell, I'll be doing a couple of videos about real estate hotspots. Real estate hotspots here in Lagos. And this is just a way for us to review some certain locations and tell you the opportunities available in some certain locations where you must invest early. You must invest fast. You must invest like now. Alright, so in this episode, we'll be talking about Ogombo in the Ajah houses, which is where we have the Abraham Adesanya roundabout. I'll be talking about this location a couple of times on my videos. I'll review this a couple of properties around these locations already, and this like a time where I have to dedicate a whole episode to tell you about Ogombo. Alright, so if you are coming across a video like this for the first time, please meet the property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate basically, for first-time investors, avid investors, and people who want to understand the markets, people who want to understand these locations, people who want to understand how it works before they try putting in their funds. So we share tips, guys, and advice on everything you need to know about the locations, the property titles, property documents, how the real estate market really works here, real estate companies, real estate developers, and different scams, fraud that you must look out for when you are investing. So I will also advise, after watching this particular video, you go to our different playlists. We have a place on property investor series. We have shared a lot of tips in that playlist on how to maximize your investment. We have a playlist on shortlet. We have a playlist on Ekpe. We have a playlist on Lekki property titles. So you are really going to learn a lot by going to all these different playlists. So let's go to the topic. Real estate hotspots here in Lagos, Ogombo in Ajah. Alright, so if you have not subscribed yet to our videos, if you have not subscribed yet to our channel, this is another opportunity for you to subscribe. Kindly do subscribe. This is one of the ways you can support us. We are not telling you to come and buy. We are sharing free tips here, free guides here, free advice here. So one of the ways you can support us is also to subscribe to our video, to our channel, and also turn on your notification button, because we want you to be part of our subscribers. Alright, so let's go into the topic and talk about Ogombo around the Abraham Adesanya houses. Alright, so a couple of months ago, I did a video about the regional road, the VGC regional road. Is the road that is going from VGC, connecting from VGC down to Freedom Way in Lekki Phase 1, bypassing Agungi, bypassing Chevron Drive, bypassing Osakpa, bypassing Ikate, Shisco Ikate, down to the Freedom Way at Lekki Phase 1. So, and in that video also, I briefly made mention of the opportunities available around the Ogombo houses. Now, Ogombo is right at the Abraham Adesanya roundabout, and I'm sharing another direction map here so that you are going to see this location and see how this location connects with different parts of Lekki. Now, there are so many potentials in this location. For a lot of you guys that cannot afford Lekki again, because Lekki now, a 2-bed like 65 million, 72 million for a 2-bed, and a 4-bed in some part of Lekki is like 130 million. A 4-bed around Orchid is like 75 million, 80 million. A 1-bed around Chevron is like 50 million. So you can still bring in that money to around Abraham Adesanya houses, around Ajah, around Ogombo, around the Lekki Peninsula Scheme 2, around Ajah, and get a very good property with a very good rental value. Now, for a lot of you guys that have been seeing Urban Prime 1, Urban Prime 2, Urban Prime 3, Urban Prime 4, all of them are in Ogombo. For a lot of you guys that have been seeing Lekki Pride 1, Lekki Pride 2, Lekki Pride 3, all of them are in Ogombo. For a lot of you guys that have been seeing Citadel Views 2.0, that's still Ogombo. Attican View Estate is still Ogombo. Meridian Boulevard, Ogombo. Paragon Smart Homes, Ogombo. Gashia's Goshenite is still Ogombo. This estate by Pinec, the estate by Pinec is still Ogombo. Angus Blue, Ogombo. So that's just to show you that developers are already positioning themselves here. So you must position yourself here too. And why? Why should you invest in Ogombo? Why should you invest around the Abraham Adesanya houses? Right. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. Now, in 2020, during the pandemic, after the lockdown, I sold a 4-bed duplex, 4-bed detached duplex in Abraham Adesanya in Ogombo houses for 35 million. My client bought for 35. Even he bought on off plan, so he was paying on installment 35 million. Now, that same estate right now, that same estate where he bought that 4-bed fully detached for 35 million, that same estate a 3-bed duplex is 65 million. 65 million for a 3-bed duplex right now in that same estate. And he bought a 4-bed fully detached duplex with BQ August 2020 for 35 million. Now look at it, 35 million for a 4-bed just like 2 years ago, to 65 million for a 3-bed in the same estate. So it's not like maybe one estate, the same estate. Now once again, around 2020, late 2020 and early 2021, I sold 300 square meter in Meridian Boulevard. I sold one at 14 million, 14 point something million, and then the other one like 16 point whatever million. The clients also subscribe for installments. Now as we speak, the 300 square meter in Meridian Boulevard is 30 million. 30 million from 14 million, 14 points whatever, and 16 points whatever, to 30 million right now. 30 million. So this just show you how fast, how rapid this location is moving. Now around September last year specifically, I sold a 3-bed in Lekki Pride 1, 3-bed for 34 million off plan. 34 million for a 3-bed. Currently at Lekki Pride 1, a 2-bed is 40 million. Just a 1 year apart. 3-bed for 34 million last year, 2-bed right now in Lekki Pride 1 is 40 million. So this shows you that Ogombo is a very, very good location for you to invest. Either is off plan, either is buy, build and sell, land banking. You don't want to ignore Ogombo. This location has all the opportunities for you. A lot of developers around 2 years ago, 3 years ago, where they were buying for buy, build and sell was Orchid. Just after the Lekki second toll gate, Orchid. When you drive into Orchid, left and right is estates, left and right is development. But right now, Orchid is exhausted. Developers don't build a house finish for Orchid. Even now, there's Sangotedo water, just as they can have more land to build at Orchid. Now the next location after Orchid, where developers can get available land, large land with good title for them to do buy, build and sell, is the Lekki Scheme 2. And the Lekki Scheme 2 is directly off Ogombo Road. So that's where all of them are still coming to. Because Lekki Scheme 2, most of the properties there have government allocation and CFO already. So you can get 900 square meter, 1,000 square meter, 2,000 square meter, 3,000 square meter for them to build 10 units of terraces, 20 units of terraces, 6 units of semi-detached, 10 units of fully detached. It's Lekki Scheme 2, all of them are coming. And even some of them are already there as we speak. So you want to be there earlier, you want to be there before them. Before developers start to come, you want to be there. So for a lot of you guys that have been calling me and been discussing with me that, oh, which you want to look at the opportunities you can do in Lagos on, want to buy, build and sell, don't just want to be buying from companies, which you want to buy, build and sell, then the Lekki Scheme 2. The Lekki Scheme 2 is a location you can't ignore. You must be in Lekki Scheme 2 this year. Anything next year, the Lekki Scheme 2 will skyrocket. So the Lekki Scheme 2 is a very, very good location for you to be in. And some of the properties by Gashias Goshenite, Meridian Boulevard, Lekki Pride 3, where they are selling land, is also a very good option for you. Lekki Pride 2, last year, September, Lekki Pride 2, 500 square meter was 30 million. September last year, 500 square meter, 30 million. Lekki Pride 3, 500 square meter right now is 55 million. 55 million, 500 square meter, 55 million, 30 million, 55 million, just like around 14 months. So if we are analyzing these locations for you, this is not hearsay, this is not sweet mouth, is live, what is on ground. If you don't buy now, it will pay you. If you don't buy now, you pay higher. So that's why if you are a developer, you are doing buy, build and sell, trust me, you want to go to Lekki Scheme 2 and buy land down. Even if you are not going to start building there, you just buy it down. But land that you can get at 50 million right now, in 18 months, that land will be like 120 million, 110 million. And for buy, build and sell, the cost you buy that land is very paramount, because that's what will determine your profits. So for a lot of you guys also that want somewhere close to Lekki, want somewhere close to Chevron, Orchid, Chevron is like 100 million for a plot. 100 million. So you buy land for 100 million, what do you want to bid on it? So you can start to come to Ogombo, get a 300 square meter, 400 square meter, and build your maybe personal home, or build your block of flats. You can build a personal home at the front and also build something at the back where you can rent out. Now, another advantage about Ogombo is that Ogombo connects to a lot of locations. Coming from the Lekki Expressway, after the Ajah Bridge, Thomas Estate, Royal Garden Estate, you can take the Abraham Adesanya roundabout and get into Ogombo. Now, if you take the Ogombo road straight down, it connects to Monastery Road. And from Monastery Road, you can connect back to the ShopRite in Sangotedo. So both Sangotedo, the Monastery Road, the Monastery scheme in Sangotedo, and the Fairmont scheme, the Lekki Pride scheme 2 in Ogombo, they connect. So there's a road at the back that connects Ogombo to Sangotedo. And also, there's also another road at Ajah, which is where we have Artican Estate, Artican Beach View, Artican Beach Estate, Artican Beach, Barracuda Beach, Laguna Beach, that's Ajah. So at Ajah, we also have a road there that connects to Lafiaji. From Lafiaji, you can connect to Orchid. That road also still goes to Igbo. So the government has not tagged that road because most of those locations have a gazette. So by the time they do that road also, from Igbo, you don't even have to take the Lekki Expressway. You can just connect at the back from Igbo and get down to Ogombo axis. So this just to show you that this location is almost like a central, very, very central location. And right now is the best time for you to position yourself. The best time to buy Ogombo was 2 years ago, but you have missed out of 2 years ago already. But don't miss out of it now again, because if you miss out of it now again, it will pay you, because those prices are like just going up more and more, and a lot of developers are already going to this place and building houses. So the more they build houses, the more scarce land will be. So when you have 1,000 square meter, 1,500 square meter, trust me, that will be good in a few years. So one of the real estate hotspots here in Lagos, particularly if you have like 100 million, 150 million, I want to like kids into a particular location where it's going to make a lot of sense. Even if you don't want to develop it yourself in the future, you can do JV, joint venture, and someone can just bring in the fund to develop it and still take your own share of your return. It still makes a lot of sense for you to invest around the Ogombo, Lekki Scheme 2, and Abraham Adesanya houses. So, like, if you have further questions for us about buy, build, and sell, if you have further questions for us about the different properties around this Ogombo, Lekki Scheme 2 houses, Lekki Pride 1, 2, 3, Citadel Views 2.0, Meridian Boulevard, Paragon Smart Homes, you can drop a comment here. I always respond to comments. That's one thing I always respond to comments. And alternatively, you can also reach me directly on WhatsApp. I'm also going to attend to you, know your objective, know your goal, and advise you accordingly. All right, so I see many of my own property guys on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant. My name is Rabiu Mustafa. A lot of you guys don't know my name, so like, oh, hello, is that the property guy? My name is Rabiu Mustafa. So thanks once again for watching our videos. If you have not subscribed yet to our channel, kindly do subscribe. I will appreciate it. Kindly do subscribe. If you also have friends, you have fellow investors, fellow co-workers that can also learn from our videos, kindly invite them, share our link with them, invite them, and also advise them to also subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and see you next time.